gonna lose my mind. Might not make it out this time. I'm choking on every breath. They tell you that life's not fair. Well, it's not heaven I'm looking for, but I can't take this mess no more. If the water keeps rising high, I won't make it out alive. In over my head, in over my head. I've been locked up, knocked down, pushed around, scared as hell. I might be till I'm dead. In over my head, in over my head. I can't breathe, can't see. I'm never gonna leave with this hell that I'm living in. In over my head, in over my head. I've heard it all before, but can't see the light no more. This fear's rising up in my chest, and night never brings me no rest. Oh, my throat's too sore to scream. Can't nobody wake me up from this dream. If the floodwaters don't recede, well, I swear they're gonna bury me. In over my head, in over my head. I've been locked up, knocked down, pushed around, scared as hell. I might be till I'm dead. In over my head, in over my head. I can't breathe, can't see. I'm never gonna leave with this hell that I'm living in. In over my head, in over my head. Gave up, walked out the door. God, don't listen anymore. God, don't listen. God, don't listen. God, don't, oh my God. In over my head, in over my head. I've been locked up, knocked down, pushed around, scared as hell. I might be until I'm dead. In over my head, in over my head. I can't breathe, can't see. I'm never gonna leave with this hell that I'm living in. In over my head, in over my head, in over my, over my.
I've been caught red-handed. Would you lock me up in your hands and never abandon me again? I've been calling out your name in the storm. Can you hear me in the rain as it's pouring on the streets? Feel like I've been sitting here for weeks waiting on a miracle or somebody to preach to my heart. It hasn't reached to my soul. Whoa, as I was sitting there damaged, then you came with your arms wrapped around me like a bandage. How can I thank you for what you've done? My payment is equivalent to a half grain of sand, and all I can do is thank you, cause a matter of fact is paid all my debts by the grace of the sun. The grace of the sun. If I was a slave, if I was a slave, if I was a slave, if I was chained, if I was chained, if I was chained. I got nothing to repay you besides my life laid down as a tribute. I hope it continues from Rome to Japan. No matter the distance, I follow your plan. Ruling terrain and a fortune of fame. Richer or poor, no matter the name, it don't faze me, cause only you faze me. If I was a slave, if I was a slave, if I was a slave, if I was chained, if I was chained, if I was chained. without you, without you. I am nothing without you, without you. I'm just dust on the ground, dust on the ground. If I was a slave, if I was a slave, if I was a slave, if I was chained, if I was chained, if I was chained, chained. If I was chained, let me be chained to your love. If I was a slave, let me be a slave for the kingdom come. If I was in prison, sentence me for a million years in the glory, in the glory.
Standing still at the edge of the world, feel the silence, can't hear a word. In the air, it's starting to stir. Gotta go, 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 gotta run, run, run. Never thought I'd be stuck in the same, but sometimes things don't go as you plan. I got dreams in the palm of my hand. Gotta go, 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 gotta run. You get me going, you keep me moving. You got me on my way with what you're doing. You get me going, a superhuman. And I want more, more, more of what you're doing. You get me going, you keep me moving. You got me on my way with what you're doing. You get me going, a superhuman. And I want more, more, more of what you're doing. You get me going. Hear the glass in the city lights shake. Feel the power from the tide as it breaks. I'ma do whatever it takes. Gonna go, 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 gonna run. You get me going, you keep me moving. You got me on my way with what you're doing. You get me going, a superhuman. And I want more, more, more of what you're doing. You get me going, you keep me moving. You got me on my way with what you're doing. You get me going, a superhuman. And I want more, more, more of what you're doing. You get me going. 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 You keep me moving. You got me on my way with what you're doing. You get me going, a superhuman. And I want more, more, more of what you're doing. You get me going. You keep me moving. You got me on my way with what you're doing. You get me going, a superhuman. And I want more, more, more of what you're doing. You get me going.
Take me home, I'm holding on, dear. There ain't no love like our love. There ain't no love like our love.
I'm chasing my fate, all by myself. I find no luck in wishing well. This road I'm on ain't no sure way to beat the struggle. There's a price to pay. Ain't no brick walls surrounding me. I'm breaking these chains and I'm running free. Oh, there may be mountains or hills to climb, but it's now or never to win this fight. Yeah, I gotta win this fight. Gonna face the music before I lose it, and I gotta do this while I'm alive. Gonna face the music, it's time to prove it. I'm making history while I'm alive, 'cause now's my time. Oh, now's my time. Yeah, now's my time. Now's my time. I see the flame in a shining bright. I'm feeling the heat burn up inside. While I'm on this train, I'm gonna keep riding. But when there's trouble, gonna strike with lightning. Nobody's boat are catching me. There ain't no rest till I rest in peace. And then there may be mountains and hills to climb, but it's now or never to win this fight. Oh, I gotta win this fight. Gonna face the music before I lose it, and I gotta do this while I'm alive. Gonna face the music, it's time to prove it. I'm making history while I'm alive, 'cause now's my time. Oh, now's my time. Yeah, now's my time. Now's my time. Gonna face the music before I lose it. I gotta do this while I'm alive. I face the music, it's time to prove it. I'm making history while I'm alive. And now's my time. Now's my time. Oh, now's my time. Now's my time. Oh, 'cause now's my time. take you to the grave. You try to walk with the angels in the city so fatal. So fall into the flames. Don't knock my reckless ways. We'll be unbreakable, unmistakable. Live in overdrive. The world is waking up, and the wolf will taste no blood. We'll be unbreakable, unmistakable. front of the other. With